Now we go back to little Gary the bunny. After work each day, Gary went to the top of the mound, looked down, and did a lot of thinking. He wanted to help people by taking them somewhere new. He realized he needed to learn 3 things. First, what were his natural strengths? Gary looked down at his hands. He was kind of a chubby little bunny and had fatter fingers, and he knew right away that his hands were better at scooping out fine dirt like broad shovels, whereas his bunny friends with skinny fingers and sharp claws were better at carving out rocks. But he knew if he just started digging where there was fine dirt, he'd probably lose steam. So, second, he asked himself, what type of stuff do I like digging in? Since he was young, he had always gravitated to digging in ground with a lot of roots in it. When others would hate it because it would just tangle them up, he loved to turn the roots into furniture. Just loved it. So, he knew he had to find fine dirt so he would make fast progress, with roots in it so he wouldn't lose the passion, because who knew how far he'd have to go. But now he had the most important question. Finally he asked, which direction should I dig in? If you're doing a bunch of digging, but the tunnel doesn't lead to anywhere, even the prettiest, longest tunnel won't be helping others much. Okay, so then Gary has to ask himself, what was a desire I've had or a problem I've struggled with and had to work hard to find a solution to? Because if I've had the struggle, others have probably also needed help with it. Turns out some bunnies have diabetes and can't eat starches like potatoes and roots. And though a lot of the girls thought his plumpness was cute, he had seen others get shot because they couldn't run from small humans with BB guns. Gary lived before importing carrots got big, so he had to search them out. And he had found them growing in a field an hour away, that is if he traveled above ground. But it was vulnerable to the wolves and porcupines and skunks, who were bitter about the friendless life they have been dealt. And this is how Gary found his mission. He would find the fine dirt whenever he could, and weave through land with roots, even though others would have done it differently, and build a tunnel to the carrots so other shapely bunnies could live a fuller life like he had begun to do.